Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Avengers Assemble, or the Avengers, depending on where you are in the world when it came out. I'm going to come right and say that this is my favorite movie of the year. This is just I don't know what it is right now, because Spider-Man 2 is my favorite superhero movie, and it's just approaching it, and I don't know if it'll beat it. I need to watch it a couple more times, because I got it on DVD. Yes. But anyway, on to the review. First thing about the Avengers, the CGI. Holy shit, this is some of the best CGI I have seen in a movie since Transformers 3. And I know Transformers 3, yes, it was better than the first two. Still kind of crappy, but you gotta admit, the CGI was fantastic. This, I think, tops it. I honestly do. I mean, it's come to a point now that Marvel have just eased us in with all the CGI they've used in their films, that now we just look at Iron Man's suit and we don't go, God, that looks fantastic. You know, now it's... I don't know. You just look at Iron Man's suit now and you look at him flying about and you just think, that's normal. We don't get amazed by that anymore, because that's the amazing part. You know, I'm amazed that I think Iron Man just flying about is normal. I don't find it spectacular anymore, because when you watch the first movie and you first saw him flying about and all that good shit, you know, it was awesome. You know, you saw him inside the helmet and all that crap. You know, it was, holy shit, this is some good CGI. But the Avengers is chock full of CGI. I suppose I should go over some of my favorite moments. I don't really want to spoil it for you guys. But I suppose if I just give you some of the points that are obviously going to happen. The transformation of Bruce into the Hulk, which, by the way, Mark Ruffalo performed as Bruce and the Hulk perfectly. The CGI for the Hulk was fantastic. You could feel you could actually feel Mark Ruffalo through the Hulk. He looked like the Hulk looked like Mark Ruffalo. You believed it. It was amazing. But definitely one of my favorite parts was the transformation, because it brought it back to that old Hulk style, the clothes ripping, the scream, the roar after he transformed. Just all of it brought back, and of course it was in dark, as the original. The first time Bruce transformed into the Hulk was at night, was in the dark kind of. So that was kind of cool how they did that. Then you kind of couldn't see the Hulk. He was kind of like a stealthy kind of thing with Black Widow, which was just so... The attention to detail of that scene from Joss Whedon was just fantastic. And that is just one of the many scenes in the movie which are brilliant. And of course there's a lot of comedic moments which I love. You know, there's just... I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but I can't help myself. I can't talk about it too much without giving it away. But let's just say there's a lot of funny moments, and there's just a lot of moments that will make you think. If you're a fan of the comics, if you're a fan of the cartoon series, of any of them, if you're a fan of the films of them, then you know you're just gonna notice certain things, which is brilliant. Okay, what else? The whole look of the film, actually. The whole look of the film, the way it's directed. There's always that time. I'm the type of person who looks at a movie and thinks, I wouldn't have shot it like that. I would have shot it differently. I would have maybe, you know, panned back a bit or something like that. Because I'm a cocky shit and I think I can do things better than people. But this movie, I couldn't find a single shot where I thought that could have been shot better. Because Joss Whedon is such a great director. You know, if you've watched his TV series Firefly, you'll know he's fantastic. You'll know. Yes, CGI is brilliant. The acting, just fantastic. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. I preferred him in the original Iron Man and Iron Man 2, because I thought he was just more, specifically Iron Man, because Iron Man 2 was just kind of getting ready for the Avengers and just kind of had to be made. But in Iron Man, he was a lot more at home. He was a lot more, you know, loose. In this, he felt kind of tense, but still a great performance. Thor, Chris Hemsworth, was fantastic. He the accent, just the whole 9 yards was fantastic by him. They're all great. The only performance that I didn't feel was up to standard, of course, Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, just, yes, you know, her character's supposed to be like this, not show emotion, but come on. Could have been better than that. Come on. Same with Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner, just, I think, because at least I could say Black Widow got some character development, so I can understand why Johansson is like that. But Jeremy Renner was so one-sided, and it kind of disappointed me that the way he was took out of the good guys into the bad guys kind of thing, and first couple scenes of the movie, it reminded me of when in Spider-Man 3, whenever they took Harry Osborn out from it, giving them amnesia and shit. And I'm like, that's just a fucking stupid excuse to get rid of him for a while. And that's why they should have focused on one villain in Spider-Man 3, but that's a different story. It's the same with this. I think they missed an opportunity, or maybe they couldn't have done it any way else, but I feel just Jeremy Renner missed out on a lot of, because this was a movie for him to have character development. Because they all had character development before. Even Black Widow had it in Iron Man 2. He didn't. He was the only character who did not have character development. You saw him for a bit in Thor, but did he talk? I don't think he talked. He didn't talk. So, he needed to have character development in this movie for us to care about him. And to be honest with you, I didn't give a shit about him. And which is weird, because Hawkeye is actually, you know, or was a favorite character of mine. Just the way he reminded me of a less cocky Bruce Wayne. Because he has no powers, but he's skillful. He's a skillful archer, and, you know, it's the whole, you know, just because you don't have powers doesn't mean you can't be super. Anyway, so yeah, Jeremy Renner was the only person I thought that didn't hold the standards. Yes, Black Widow was kind of terrible, but I could understand that. But Jeremy Renner had no excuse. Well, yes, he did. Shut up. God damn it. That was a flaw. That was one flaw in the movie. The fact just taking him out of the goods, put him in with the baddies for 2/3 of the movie, which sucked. Penis. Crap. Anyway, what else can I say? I mean, the story's well paced, good stuff. Should I say the props? Because they look fantastic. Not really much else to say. If I had to rate this movie, which I've done in the past, I actually started rating movies before I rated music, I would rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It is a brilliant movie. It has its flaws like any other movie. You know, some of the acting is a bit off, some dialogue seems a bit iffy. But yeah, nothing that will hinder your enjoyment of the movie. If you have not seen it yet, go see it. If you have, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know it's a fantastic movie. But comment below. Tell me what you think of the movie. And I will see you guys later for another review. Bye.